Visual Travel Tours presents Quebec City, Canada's charming Nouvelle France. Written and photographed by travel writer Brad Olson. Quebec City's skyline is dominated by the massive Chateau Frontenac Hotel, perched on top of Cap Diamant. Chateau Frontenac is located alongside the Terrasse du Ferrin, a walkway paralleling the two sides of the Cap Diamant cliff, offering beautiful views across the St. Lawrence River. Quebec City is known for its religious heritage. Near the Chateau Frontenac is Notre-Dame de Québec Cathedral, the mother church of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Quebec. It is the oldest parish in North America and the first church in North America to be elevated to the rank of minor basilica by Pope Pius IX in 1874. Quebec was founded by the French explorer Champlain in the early 17th century. It is the only North American city to have preserved its ramparts, together with the numerous bastions, gates, and defensive towers, all which still surround Old Quebec. The well-preserved walls contributed to Quebec being named by UNESCO as a World Heritage City. The Fortifications Museum of Quebec National Historic Site explains the history of over 3 centuries of Quebec's military past. The Upper Town, built on the cliff, has remained the religious and administrative center, with its churches, convents, and other monuments like the Dauphine Redoux, the Citadelle, and the Chateau Frontenac. Together with the Lower Town and some other districts, it forms an urban assembly which is one of the best examples of a preserved, fortified colonial city. The Terrasse du Ferrin leads toward the nearby Plains of Abraham, the site of the famous battle in which the British took Quebec from France, and the Citadelle of Quebec, a Canadian Forces installation and the federal vice-regal secondary residence. The Parliament Building, the meeting place of the Parliament of Quebec, is also near the Citadelle. Reenactments of Quebec's military past are performed here on important anniversary dates. Throughout its 400 years of existence, Quebec City has served as the provincial capital. For all but 5 years, it was the capital of French Canada and all of New France. From the time the British took over until today, Quebec City remains the capital of the province of Quebec. Although the city itself has grown into a modern metropolis of some 600,000 people, the historic district, about 5% of the city total, covering 135 hectares, remains among the most coherent of such areas in North America. It also has the benefit of a convenient seaport for boating enthusiasts. Moreover, Quebec is unique among cities on the continent in having retained almost all its fortifications. La Vieille Capitale may claim for itself the honor of being the only completely walled city in North America. Walking trails alongside the ramparts offer breathtaking vistas around every corner. Those familiar with French culture know the tradition of haute cuisine, referring to the cooking of the grand restaurants and hotels of the Western world. The Quebec inhabitants certainly share the French passion for fine dining, as the city is host to many 5-star restaurants, both large and small. Quebec City inhabitants are also known for being sports enthusiasts. Each season brings its own sporting options. There are hundreds of kilometers of maintained cross-country skiing trails in Quebec province. Despite no mention in the Bible, the Virgin Mary's mother has long been regarded as a Jewish woman named Anne. In Canada, devotion to Saint Anne goes back to the beginning of New France and was brought to Quebec by the first settlers and early missionaries. The original parish of Sainte-Anne-de-Beaupré on the present site dates from the year 1650 and achieved legendary status when several shipwrecked sailors on the St. Lawrence River attributed their deliverance to Saint Anne. A tradition of pilgrimage from Quebec City began shortly after, which continues to this day. We hope you've enjoyed this sample of our tour. For this and other exciting personal guided adventures, visit VisualTravelTours.com.